Do you know how to solve a system of linear inequalities? We can solve a system of linear inequalities by graphing. Let's take a look at one. Here's our system. 2x plus 4y is less than or equal to 8, and y is less than or equal to 3x plus 5. First, let's look at the form of each linear inequality. This first linear inequality is written in standard form. This next linear inequality is written in slope-intercept form. We can graph both of these linear inequalities, and when we graph it, we're going to find a region of the graph that overlaps both inequalities. And in this region is the solution to these inequalities. Let's take a look at how to graph these two linear inequalities. Here's our system. Now let's look at how to graph these two linear inequalities on the coordinate plane. This first inequality we can graph by using its intercepts. Let's look at x first. 2 divided into 8 gives me that x is 4, and 4 divided into 8 gives me that y is 2. Now I can graph the line based on these two intercepts. You can see that we graphed the x-intercept at 4 and the y-intercept at 2. Here's our line. Now, it says in the inequality that it is less than or equal to, so we are going to graph everything below this line. Less than or equal to. And notice that the line is solid because our inequality has an equal to in it. Now let's graph the next line. It is in slope-intercept form, so we can use the y-intercept of 5 and the slope of 3 to graph the line. Here's the graph of that line. Now we are looking for the region where both of these lines overlap, and we're going to graph that area in purple. We're going to shade it in. The solution is found in this purple region. And this is how we can solve a system of inequalities by graphing. Let's look at another system. Y is greater than or equal to 2x plus 1. Right away you can see this first inequality is in slope-intercept form. And our second inequality, 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 6, is in standard form. Now we can graph these two inequalities and find the solution to the system. Let's graph the first inequality. 2x plus 1 gives us a slope-intercept form. 2 is our slope, 1 is our y-intercept. Let's graph the line. Here's the graph of the line. And because y is greater than or equal to, we're going to shade everything above the line. Now let's graph the next one. 2 goes into 6 3 times, so our x-intercept is 3. 3 goes into 6 2 times, so our y-intercept is 2. Now let's graph this line, and we'll graph it in blue. Now this inequality says that it's less than or equal to, so we would shade everything below the line. Because, however, that we are looking for a region they have in common, we can already see that this area right here has an overlap. We can shade all of this area in. The solution to this system of inequalities can be found in the orange area.